Supertramp on a 2 for Tuesday. 8:31 is the time. Skagit Valley Tulip Festival is underway. And Cindy Verge, the Executive Director of the Tulip Festival, is joining us this morning with an update. Cindy, good morning. You brought a special guest.
I did. I brought Mr. Good from the Kiwanis group in Conner that's going to help us put on the parade on Saturday.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
You're going to broadcast live?
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. We do it every year, and you were mentioning just off mic a little while ago about the history of the parade itself.
It's been a varied history. I'll let Ed talk a little bit about it too. We joined with the Conner Kiwanis group a little over 5 years ago to start celebrating the Tulip Festival instead of what the impromptu parade had originally been, which was kind of a hooray, the tulip bloom is over, we can go back to our normal lives. Instead, we changed it to a celebration of the festival. But I think it actually started, about 25 years ago?
25 years ago. It started in 1986, and I'm happy to report that I've learned in getting ready to do this presentation that the basis of it was Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a lady in Conner named Lila who is Chinese, and a lot of ladies who were in their husbands were in the Shriners with Lila's husband. They wanted to come back to Conner to have more of her Chinese food. So their husbands brought their instruments, their musical instruments, and their costumes, and they said, let's have an impromptu parade. So they marched down the streets of Conner. And they did it because they were there for Chinese food.
Oh, my goodness. and now we call it the not-so-impromptu parade.
Because It started happening every year.
Yeah.
Luke, the guy whose wife made the Chinese food, knew the police officer in town, got a police escort for the parade by telling the police, you're going to be responsible for anything that happens anyway, so you might as well escort the parade. Right. Well, that got the first police units in the parade, and it has grown from that.
Oh, my goodness.
Now it's called Not So Impromptu because it happens every year.
Now, can you tell us about the history of the Conner Kiwanis Club? And I know the Shrine is also very involved with the parade itself.
Yes, Luke was in the Shriners, and the Shriners are the core organization that got it all together. The Conner Kiwanis Club now numbers about 30 people. We're small, but we're mighty, we say. The focus of Kiwanis is kids, and parades and kids go together. And so we're hoping everybody in the county and all the visitors from around the world who come to the festival come to Conner bringing their kids. And this parade is easy to enter. There's no fee. I'll let Cindy talk more about that, but.
And that's part of the reason why we call it a not-so-impromptu parade, because you can have day of parade entries. There's no entry fee. You just come in. You give us a description so you have something to talk about on the radio.
Yes.
And a little bit of notice. We've had some wonderful last-minute entries from everything with a little kid on a bicycle with a balloon on it that wanted to be in a parade to last year we had an Elvis impersonator hook up a whole sound system in the back of a truck and actually play the guitar as they went down the street.
Ah, that's lovely. Now, we've had quite a few entries so far this year. Some car clubs, a band, a drill team, some horses, the Shrine units, of course, the Shell Emergency Response units, campfire members, and Tulip ambassadors. Are there still positions open for the parade?
Oh, there's plenty of room. We like to have around 30 units, and right now we're about 15 to 20 as of yesterday. So There's plenty of room for people to join up. And you just go to the school complex, which is on 6th. So as you come into town, turn right on 6th. There'll be signs, and you can come and join us.
Excellent. Now, if folks would like to find out more about the parade or perhaps obtain a parade entry form, where can they get some?
We have an entry form on our website, tulipfestival.org, and people can click on that, download it, and bring it that day. They can also come to our office, or they can visit any U.S. bank branch in the county, and they have parade entry forms as well.
One thing to note is that as the parade starts at 2 o'clock, the lineup is going to begin at 12:30, 6th at complex on 6th, the school complex on 6th, so make sure to be there early. And parking is always a premium.
Yes, it is.
In Conner for the Tulip Festival, so keep that in mind if you are a parade participant or a spectator. Get there early, and while you're there, do some shopping. Let's see, also, can you give us an update on the tulips themselves?
Oh, they're so close. I was out in the fields yesterday, and we have just a lot of hints of color that need just a couple of days of sunshine. So with the weather forecast we have, which is Thursday and Friday sun, and Saturday 60 degrees, we should have some lovely tulips in the fields and a good day by all.
Excellent. Let's see. Trying to think what else we have here on our list to cover, and I believe mostly it's the parade itself.
It's the parade itself.
It's the next big thing that's going on.
Event.
Let's talk briefly about the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival website. There's a lot of things to do on the website. If you are interested in participating in the Tulip Festival, and you're looking for places to go and things to do and people to see,
we've actually got a new thing this year. It's called a Tulip Trek. And we're put that on both our Facebook site and our website. And it's a way to go and explore the different events and activities of the festival. And you have 10 activities a week that we've outlined that you could go do. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the week, if you've gone to at least 7 of those, you turn in your form and you get entered to win a drawing for Tulip Festival merchandise.
Wow, great.
So it's pretty easy, it's no cost. It gives you some ideas of where you might like to go with your family. And the other option, if you still want to be in the drawing, is you can also go to 14 activities during the month.
Oh.
And there's a little sheet, and you get stamps at each activity, and turn it in. I think people would enjoy it if they went to the different activities, because it's amazing what we've got out there.
Now, in addition to the activities, something that's on the website is an ability for visitors to the website to track which fields have tulips in bloom.
Yes, you have a bloom map on there. But right now, as I told a gentleman on Saturday that said he had clicked on that bloom map and there were no tulips blooming.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yes, there is. And right now there's beautiful daffodil fields, but no tulips are in full bloom yet. That link to that field map will be updated when there is a big field in bloom. The two gardens, Rosengarten and Tulip Town, do have tulips.
Yes.
And they're beautiful tulips. They just aren't a huge amount of tulips. So if you're planning a spring break trip and this is when you need to come, go to the gardens and you won't be disappointed.
Excellent. Where are those gardens located at?
One's on Bradshaw Road and one's on Beaver Marsh Road. Both are west of the town of Mount Vernon.
Okay. And once again, the website for the Tulip Festival,
www.tulipfestival.org.
Very easy to remember. Bookmark it, visit it often, and also keep in mind that the Whale is the official radio station of the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival.
And there's a link on your site.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming in, spending some time updating us on the Tulip Festival. We're looking forward to the parade. It's coming up on Saturday, and we're looking forward to being there.